Okay, hey everybody. Now, as I've said, I live in Texas and I do these food delivery apps and all that for health insurance. Yeah, for affordable healthcare insurance. I live in Texas. Did I say that? Yeah, I'll say it again probably a few times to make a point. Anyway, I'm going to go out to a place where it's basically it is a mall. I don't know how they bill it, but it's open. It's not a closed kind of mall. And I've been there many times, but I'm trying to deliver. There are a lot of restaurants around there. Well, I've been in places where there are a lot of restaurants. Still, I don't get any offers. But this one that I use usually does really great on like Friday night, Saturday night, and all day Sunday. But that's pretty much it that I've seen. But every once in a while, I'll get a fluke. But that was last year. And other days. Summertime was always busy, but the temperature was 100 plus. And who wanted to cook, right? At home and heat up the house? Maybe that was my way of looking at it. But anyway, I'm going to go out to this area. I've never done on this area. In fact, I said I wouldn't, because it's the mall. They're on both sides of the street and on the off of the interstate. Yeah, really think about that. But I've been to another one that's off the interstate, and like I said, on one side, there's 9 restaurants that I'm fairly certain that most of them, if not all of them, deliver. I've delivered from some of them myself. And this past week, every day that I've been out, except for Sunday, I didn't go out Wednesday, so that's Monday and Tuesday. Wow, 3 times. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Nothing. It's like, wow, what's going on? So, nothing good from that area. But overall, really nothing. It's been so bad. One day I think I did 2, one day I did 1, and the other day I did 1. Yeah, I think so. Like, how awful is this? No, nothing good. They're doing this thing of like, one of them was from an IHOP. They wanted me to deliver from an IHOP for $30, but it was 38 miles. And I'm thinking, tip bait much? People talk about tip bait. That one, I would see it right off the bat. Why are they ordering from that far away is beyond me. I'm going to go ahead and turn here. Yeah, okay. There's one car coming. I mean, it wasn't coming. It was sitting at a light. The light changed to yellow. It was yellow when I turned. So, anyway. Yeah, I want to see if something happens. I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't pick up some. Because I'm doing this for health insurance. Yet I have, and I need the health insurance because last year I went to, I've told this story many times. I went to the ER 3 times. Twice in May, once in June, and they basically, people told me after that, I was lifting up, and they told me after that, how did they say it? It was like a mantra. They say, oh, you didn't have health insurance? Then they will let you die. They all said the same way, like they've been singing it practically. That's the last thing I wanted to hear. And really what I suspect and other since then had suspected healthcare providers, they don't diagnose anymore. I mean, it's been many years since I've heard anybody actually diagnose on anything big. But these different ones I saw would say something along the line of, do you think maybe it could have been congestive heart failure? Well, yeah, it could, but I'm not going to diagnose myself, people. Yeah, diagnose. Come on, take it. Nope. I guess it has something to do with they may be sued or something. So, anyway, nobody's going to diagnose. So something can be done about it. But finally, after all this time, my body seems a lot more healthy. Not due to anything any doctor or nurse practitioner or PA has said or done. Just, yeah. Really, that's a sad commentary for healthcare that I have seen, seriously. But anyway, this is why I'm doing it, for the health insurance, but it doesn't seem to be helping me much overall. Seriously, I mean, I'm guessing it would be if I had to actually go into the hospital, but then maybe they jump around. Oh, new insurance, new insurance. I've actually seen, seriously, I have actually seen healthcare providers, I questionably use that term, but I've actually seen their eyes get big, more than one, when they hear that I, like last year, and then this, well, it was all last year, when they heard that I had a new insurance policy. Okay, their eyes got big and they were like, ooh, you know, the greed was so obvious. Oh, I'm going to test everything. One of them did. I mean, a nurse practitioner, how often you go to a nurse practitioner the first time, and the bill winds up, well, it went to my insurance, but when I saw the bill, it was around $900. I've never, ever, ever had that. And much of it was tests they do in office. And I had just told her I had all these tests done at the hospital. Oh, I could probably look it up, but we do them in office. I don't care. That makes absolutely no logical sense. You know, I fired her. And that office was so bad. So very bad. But anyway, like I said, I do these for the health insurance, and unbelievable what I've seen for such insurance. And I'm supposedly have the best one, and one doctor said I had the worst, and she made sure everybody in the building knew it. She said it so loud. That's that crazy one that pointed her finger at me and told me she will tell me what to do and I will mind her, and then pointed at Adam, which I brought with me for safety reasons from these healthcare providers, seriously. Not really safety, but just the audacity of what they have to say. They don't care. Said right in front of his own doctor did. He became real rude. But anyway, she pointed her finger at him and said the same thing. He held his hands up like you do. You see on these crime shows, people with more like protection too from her little video thing. She thought she was a dictator. Yeah, what I have seen, let me tell you. Okay, I had to turn it off at that light because it seemed like two people were had a contest on who could play their music the loudest. I don't even know if that's a car you consider, or a teeny tiny SUV, a black one, and in front of me was a bubble truck, a new bubble truck. Most of the bubble trucks these days are new, but they're usually white bubble trucks. I said that before. I used to say they're usually white. You know, I'd say bubble truck, and they're usually white. I didn't mean the people. I meant the car, the truck. So, yeah, because it doesn't matter. Bubbles are so many different types these days. Anyway, but they were jamming their beats. That's what they call it. Oh my goodness, you know, I don't use things like that, but yeah. Could you make it any louder? And I didn't want that to get on my video. Any of that, either of that, all of that on my video. Anyway, well, I think I'm almost here. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I wonder about all of this, really. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that I need the health insurance, just in case I have to go to the, like in the hospital, or to the, okay, jamming again. Okay, I don't know if you could hear that, but, and as I passed him, there was a light. I was sitting in the light, and he was next to me on the right. As I passed him, I looked over. There was a guy around my age. White guy around my age. Okay. You got your groove, dude. Anyway. Okay. Hopefully today will be a good, funny day. How about that? How about things are funny for, you know, difference? You know, some of the things have really made me kind of laugh, and maybe I need to do a separate video on that lately. Besides the guy that kept staring at me, 2 cars over, no car in between us. And I took the visor and slowly turned it. I still have to laugh about that. He was on the right of me. And I turned that visor all the way around till it covered his face. And I peeked underneath, and his cheeks were so red. He was so white, and big puffy cheeks. And had sunglasses on. But he was staring right at me. There was nothing else there. And yeah. So I turned that visor slowly, being dramatic. I'm not very dramatic, but it was just something that hit me to be funny. Oh, shoot, I am on the wrong road. Oh, well. This one isn't where this is fine, too, if I can get anything out here. There's one just before it so that I can go in between, go back and forth between them. Yeah. Okay, I need to get in front of you. So, you got in front of them, I got in front of you. But anyway. So, all these twists and turns on these streets, let me tell you, at least they have 3 lanes, but at the same time, that's kind of, well, now you're going to pull out in front of me. Do you realize that's a light there? So, oh man, do you realize I'm here? Am I invisible? Sometimes I wonder about it. But that might be a good segue for another one, but I never seem to put them on the same channel. Let me see, who was it that pulled out in front of me here? And I cannot tell, but it looks like a white guy like me. White guy. White guy. White like me. Not a guy, so yeah. But around my age, they just pull out in front of you. There was 2 of them. Yeah. But some of those things are funny, like that guy turning so beet red. Well, you should be embarrassed, dude. You're staring at somebody like as if you were in some kind of authority. I don't know what he was thinking. Just be staring and looking at me like that. So, yeah, he got quite humiliated. It's needy, sweeties. Seriously, because to change the color of that, like that. Anyway, this road's kind of busy. Might not be the best for me. This is Friday. And like I said, I'm hoping to get some kind of something today. I want to have a new area, because that one that I was on, Murphy and Wiley, apparently it's either gotten really saturated or just there's nothing out there. There's no more. Yeah, just nothing. No business out there. It is a small. It's a town. I guess a large town, maybe you call it. And then Wiley, I'm not sure the population there, so. Okay, this is not the road. Anyway, I don't know these roads. It's so interesting. This one street, I don't know if it turned, some of these streets, the way they go, it just, it just doesn't do right. My alarm went off. Not right, but the way you would think. Like, they're going parallel for a long time. Then all of a sudden you're like, what? When did it turn that much to be going perpendicular to the other road you're thinking? And really, it's like, what? Anyway, I think I'll wrap this part up.